Lady Thatcher has been giving her reaction to the election news at the ITV Party on the Thames. The former Prime Minister was reported to have left the country in despair over the Tory campaign. Tonight she said the Conservative Party needed to improve its performance.
They're not looking good enough for the Conservatives. I hope that they will look better.
Lady Thatcher, of course, that's it. I'll have more on those stories in half an hour. Join me then, Jonathan.
Thanks, Mary.
Mary Nightingale!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2005 Tio Pepe ITV London Restaurant Awards, a celebration of the diversity and excellence of all that a dining experience in the capital has to offer. For only in London, of course, can you gallop through the gastronomy of the globe without even having to take your passport. It truly is a microcosm of world cuisine. These, the 9th London Restaurant Awards, celebrate the excellence and the sheer exuberance of the London restaurant scene. This year's winners have been decided by our distinguished panel of judges, made up of some of the most respected and indeed influential experts from the world of food journalism. It is a tough job, as they say. Well, the Tio Pepe ITV London Restaurant Awards is the most prestigious event in London's culinary calendar, so we won't keep you in suspense any longer. And so we come to our first award of the evening.
One of the great fun things about what I do is I'm parachuted in occasionally into events similar to this. I have to learn an awful lot in a very short period of time. Fortunately, I don't have to know the answers, I just have to ask the questions, and I hope that I will ask the right questions that you would like to hear today. So we've got, as I say, quite a lot to get through today, and I'm here to ask those questions, make sure that you get as much out of today as possible. We have a very distinguished group of panellists and presenters here in the auditorium, and of course a wide range of masterclasses which you have elected, I understand, to attend. I will be letting you know throughout the day what's coming up on the agenda, where you need to go next, and of course there are, I'm sure you've noticed, KPMG conference organisers, all of them wearing blue scarves, who are there to help you if you need help at any stage. My first task, and it's a great pleasure today, is to introduce Bernd Earl, who is going to set the scene for you today. Many of you, of course, will know Bernd already. He's KPMG's Global Managing Partner, Tax and Legal, and he's also head of KPMG's International Tax Steering Group, with particular expertise in corporate law, national corporate tax and liquidation. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome, please, Bernd Earl. On Oliver's left is Phil Kirsten, who has been at Pfizer for 27 years, all of them in the tax group. He's been Vice President of Tax for 11 years. Previously, he was responsible for worldwide tax planning, and before that, for US companies. So welcome to Phil. And on Phil's left is Martin Henderson, who is currently member of the Supervisory Board of KPN Mobile NV and Chairman of the Supervisory Board of E+. OK, well, let's kick straight off then with the results of Lachlan's survey. And I'd like to start with you, if I may, Martin.
Our final guest is an award-winning newscaster currently reading the lunchtime and early evening news on ITV. She's also been a presenter on the very successful travel show Wish You Were Here. Please welcome Mary Nightingale. Hello, Mary. Very slim, trim, very smart. Very nice. You met now?
We've met.
Do you know each other?
When we did Millionaire.
Oh, Millionaire. Of course, we were on that together.
I had more trouble getting on the stool though last time because I was 8.5 months.
I know.
Remember?
And Des had trouble getting on the stool and he wasn't pregnant.
Des helped me up actually in the end. Pulled me up.
Well, you won 32 grand, didn't you, son?
64.
Oh, there was a kerfuffle, wasn't there?
There was a bit of a kerfuffle because it turned out that there are actually two answers that were sort of correct.
Chorus,
so they weren't wrong. Chorus and
something else.
Orchestra.
Orchestra.
We said chorus, they said orchestra.
And it was both.
And it kind of was both. They weren't wrong, but we weren't either. So we said, oh, come on, it's for charity, it's Christmas.
Did you ever get it?
All right, 64. They
Good
got
on you, girl. Yeah.